Good YouTube, this is IQ Domino coming back at y'all with another motherfucker bang of a video. Now today I passed by this video and I really want y'all to listen to this shit cause I really made a good ass point, which is that they got a lot of women out here who literally just want to get crushed because they don't have what it takes to really be a wife, but at the same time they just don't want to be by themselves. And when a motherfucker come in, they slide in the right way, I'm just gonna let the video go. Telling y'all. A lot of women really trainable, bro. Like on like just
Welcome to the
shit.
wall, brothers. In today's video, I want to show you the dark side of feminism, how it has harmed many women who find themselves spending their years alone, many going through divorce, others unable to start a family. Today, I will show you the epidemic of loneliness among modern women. But before we continue, brothers, we invite you to subscribe, like the video. We aim to reach 50,000 subscribers, so we ask for your small contribution to help the family keep growing. You can find our super chat if you want to donate to the channel. Don't forget to leave us your comments. Without further ado, let's begin.
Alright, so number one, just look at that. Just look at this. She's obviously pretty. Not even my forte. Not really just something I'm crazy about. But just look at her, bro. She not ugly. So this what she got to deal with though. This is her life. If she can look in the mirror and say to herself, knowing how she look, and say herself she ugly to the fact that she cry and she believe it. What makes you think that if I walk in that motherfucker and I tell her that she's beautiful, that she's not gonna rock with me? Just off the fact that I tell her that she's beautiful. Now keep in mind, beauty isn't everything for me, but it doesn't change the fact that she's pretty. It don't change the fact that she got pretty eyes. She not ugly, but she believe it. It's up to the man to create the atmosphere. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's up to the man. It's not up to the women. It's up to the man. I don't understand y'all. Like I think y'all that fly over y'all head. It's like y'all. I want a woman to follow. She has to want to follow you. Like, what does she get out of following you if you just got her like this and let's say she got a boyfriend. 50 men tell her she ugly, she believe it because the one nigga at her house don't remind her about how beautiful she is. This is women, bro. This is women. I don't understand. Like, I think that shit fly over y'all head. Like, y'all really missed that point.
Most of the time I love being single. I am very comfortable being single. But tonight I hung out with friends and I had a great time. And then I was driving home and I started feeling this like wave of depression and anxiety. And I wasn't really sure what it was related to or where it was stemming from. And then I got home and I felt like just so sad and lonely. And I walked into my empty apartment and I thought, God, I wish that I had someone who could just hold me right now. Like, I wish that I had someone who could just take care of me, because I have to take care of myself every single day and it's fucking exhausting. And I just want someone to take care of me every now and then.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon.
Now listen to what she's saying. Peep what she's saying. She can obviously take care of herself. She obviously can live by herself. But she doesn't know what she's missing. Like, she don't know what she's missing. So a lot of y'all motherfuckers try to put up this facade to be something that y'all not, to not be honest, not express yourselves. And that's all you have to do to get what you actually want, which is her. It's not rocket science. But most of y'all niggas is fucking virgins at 30 years old or I got like one body at 30 years old because y'all niggas is not honest. Y'all not honest. Like, it's sad how y'all low-key starting to think like women because y'all trying to be strategic and trying to hide y'all. Bro, I promise you, every woman that I've ever, every guy, even guys that's like try to act a certain way, if you really put that fire on them and you ask them the real questions, they gonna show you who they really are every single time. So while y'all pretending to be something that y'all not, if a woman really, if she real, if she or experienced, she gonna see through you. She gonna see through you.
The modern woman got tired of saying she doesn't need any man. The problem lies in the fact that...
Man, speaking of, bro, I'm gonna start recording this shit. Dog. Because I really think niggas be lying, think I'm lying. There's literally this woman, like, niggas be talking about how experienced women, they ain't shit. But I literally had this 40-year-old, bro. She was like 40 years old. You know, good little looking white woman. Good looking white woman. I literally was like, just being straight up with her. And she said, I think I'm just lonely right now. Right? And I was like, since you're lonely, go ahead and just, if you feeling lonely, you go ahead and let me entertain you. Let me go ahead and spend time with me, and I'm gonna help you feel better type shit. I ain't say that. I don't remember exactly what I said, but that's really what I was getting at. Like, you spend time with me, I'm gonna make you feel better. When I tell you, she started, like, and I was like, well, but first I said, let me ask you something. Like, what you think is something special about you? That's not what I asked, but I'm not giving out free game. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. Y'all niggas not taking my game. So that's what I asked her. And she started talking about her hair, her skin. She started talking about all this shit. When I started pulling it out of her, bro, I could, like, because she never had that before. And she's fucking 40. She's 40. So this ain't nothing new. This shit been going on. This is something that's been going on. This ain't nothing new. But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. Y'all niggas be so stuck on the fact that, oh, she's da 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 da, and what if she think this and she think that, and then she gonna do this to me. It's like, how she gonna do that to you if you stop it from happening? You can literally speak and stop it from happening. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
That it's easy to say this in your 20s when your social value and youth are at their peak. But by your mid-30s or 40s, you realize hitting the wall is a harsh reality. Being empowered without a family or children, being alone in the world, is tough. Right now, we see women who hit the wall. They're in their 50s, waking up to this deception, realizing they were lied to. Being without a man isn't as glamorous as it's made out to be. They find themselves in an empty house, with no one waiting for them, realizing it.
They just be loving, like, they love when you out somewhere and you just call them up, bro. They be so there. They be happy as fuck. They be so happy, bro. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Baby, I'm just about to walk downtown. I'm about to go to the park and just sit around and just chill. You want to come with me? I'm like, yeah, I'm about to come where you at. Drop the low when you there. I've been thinking about this. I want to talk about you. Just talk to me when we get there. They be so ready. But y'all niggas, y'all be scared because y'all look at them. Y'all look at them like they gonna hurt y'all. Bro, the thing is this. You can't get hurt if your expectations ain't worrying about marriage. Like, y'all niggas be so caught up on I don't know. I don't even like I started to realize since I got in this community and started looking around, like start reacting to these kind of videos, I really noticed the problem. Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe some of the shit these niggas was saying. I could not.
A cat isn't a child. Many of these women don't even have friends because, believe me, the competition among women is worse than among men. This leads women to have to protect their husbands even from their own friends, causing many women to distance themselves from their friends when they find partners, leaving them even more isolated. That's why they're the #1 consumers of antidepressants, because loneliness only leads them to a dark and sad place.
I can't talk right now. I'm doing Lonely Girl shit. Maluma, Zachary Prescott, BDA tacos, more money, a car that doesn't make noise.
No, not to the millionaires. You get that thing away from me right now. They're nice. They're not. I don't care. I don't care if they're flipping nice. That guy looks like him in business.
This is my outfit for today.
Damn, she fine.
And if you don't like it, you could leave. Okay.
I don't know if anybody can relate to this, but that feeling when you feel like you're alone, and it can't get any lonelier than this, bro.
Remember what I said, bro.
Women constantly put their faith in all the nonsense they see on the internet, hoping to find a man.
But it's the thing, right? If you, this is the thing about what he's saying, right? And this is what I want the gentlemen to listen. Ladies, just sit to the side real quick. If women do this, right, and this is what it does to them, why are there so many men doing the same fucking thing? Y'all literally behaving like women. There are women out here who literally want, which keep in mind, and let's just be honest, this is a plus 18 type shit video. Y'all niggas masturbate. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but to masturbate and then tell yourself that you don't want pussy, it's the most delusional shit I've ever heard in my life. It's the most delusional shit I've ever heard in my life. So you thinking about masturbate, you thinking about watching somebody else fuck. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but you getting off on it. You don't think you want, you don't, if you telling yourself you don't want to do that action, that's what's wrong. Like, y'all niggas lie to yourselves. Y'all lying, you literally lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's my problem with it. Like, you're literally lying to yourself, saying, oh yeah, I don't need sex, I want a woman just for this. You're lying. Cause you about to go watch porn tonight. You about to go whack your shit about 5 times. And then y'all niggas be talking about relapses cause y'all niggas dope. Y'all horny. Like, y'all horny, but y'all want a feeling of righteousness. I feel so righteous. Oh yeah, man, she looking at me cause I got my semen retention. Nah, nigga, you just a good looking guy. And she think you look good. She's interested. But you ain't gonna shoot your shot to crush. You gonna wait 2 months and beat your meat. What a waste.
Why do you think there are so many dating coaches giving advice and selling courses on how to snag your provider or high value man?
Look at this. She might be the girl that's actually gonna be down with the way you rock. How you think, how you move. Women adjust to men that they fuck with. So you might look at her like this, and she might do a complete 180 for you.
This woman manifesting her man. She probably ordered him off Amazon.
Like, y'all really be
what women should do is lower their standards. Look at how the other one is trying to hook her up with a friend of a friend.
What's really going on?
This used to be well received when your friend's wife wanted to introduce you to a friend. But nowadays, where many men don't have friends or women don't have friends, the women who do have friends get involved with men without friendships. This leads women not to want their friend to get close to their husband, and rightly so. Because another woman is a woman's worst enemy. But it's tough. That's why the girl in the car is crying, because many are alone in the world. Brothers making their lives, parents have passed away, and you hit the wall without a child or husband. So, it's tremendous loneliness because if you disappear tomorrow, no one would notice. Brothers, being a man at this moment is an advantage because even though feminists say they want to be strong and independent, loneliness is causing young and older women to rethink things. Now they realize it's better to be with your man.
Look how strong them legs is. Hanging on that bitch. Waste.
Let's talk about what most high-value men look for in a wife. I have only dated very successful men or men who are about to be very successful. If we're not counting high school. High school, it was dusties. It was just dusties. Basically, the main thing that high-value men are looking for is somebody to make their life happier outside of the workplace. These men need somebody to increase the value in their emotional life and their fulfillment in life. As a woman, your emotional intelligence is one of your biggest assets to men in their eyes. Are you able to calm them down before a business meeting? Are you able to make them happier when they're stressed out? The second thing is they love a woman that has healthy habits that will naturally make them have healthy habits as well. If you love to work out.
That is one thing. I will say this though. Certain men, me personally, I don't really look for a woman to have me emotionally at all. But this is the difference between me and a high value man. A high value man is a man with money. A high value man is a man with status. Right? But the way I look at how men should be and how my sons are going to be is that they have to be 100% stable alone. You have to be able to live your life by yourself for you to and be happy by yourself for you to live a life worth living. In my eyes, if you can't go do something outside, whether it be whatever your hobby is, whatever you like to do, if you can't do that by yourself and really enjoy yourself, whether it be just bringing music with you, whether it be silence, if you can't do that, You can't go to a party solo, dance, shoot your shot, get you some bitches to fuck with, women to fuck with, hoes to fuck with. If you can't develop a relationship with and find different friends by yourself, you can't do it by yourself. To me, in my eyes, you're not really worth shit. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't care about what your status is, because you are 100% dependent on your situation. You can't really create situations for yourself. To me, that's what a high value man is. If you can't, how well are you at creating situations for yourself? Because when you are able to create shit, you can instill that into anybody that you have around you, and it magnifies. And you can magnify anybody, because a woman is always going to be looking at you, whether she like it or not. She's gonna look at you. So when she's looking at you, and you know how to be happy by yourself, you're not only gonna, one, always make her happy because you just know how to make her happy. Two, she's gonna always be happy. Even when she catch an attitude, she gonna know there's gonna be certain lines she don't cross, because you know how to defend yourself. It's all about you knowing how to be by yourself for you to be independent, for you to have a good relationship. One. Two, you have to really know how to guide a relationship before you even get in a position where you start thinking about, well, I say this. You got to know what you want in a relationship to begin with, for guys. Now, it's different for different guys. It's all dependent upon you, right? Now, a high-value man can have a lot of money and a lot of status. That's a high-value man. He can lose all of that shit just by him, or just from a woman. A woman that is no good for him. We see this countless of times. It's not just a one-time situation. There's multiple situations across the board where a admirable man can be defamed just by him fucking with the wrong woman. And if a woman thinks she can disrespect you, bro, she gonna drive you through the fucking mud, and rightfully so. Because if you that kind of man, you deserve to be driven through mud, because you're allowing somebody to drive you through mud. That's just me being honest. Like, you have to be a man that can really know how to stand on your own 10 toes before you even think about fucking with women. Because if you fuck with women, keep in mind, I don't think you should stop fucking with women, because they still gonna have women that's for you. But you're not gonna really understand what she doing if you don't know how to stand on your own. Because she gonna basically play into your insecurities. Women do it. Like, they just do that. They gonna see your insecurities. If you have them. The more you have, the less she will respect you.
Party all the time. You like to eat good. I also like when you add value in experiences. So you might not be paying for anything, but having good ideas of things that you guys should do, restaurants you should go to, trips that you can go on, maybe you help plan things. That's very valuable in a man's eyes, because you are, again, increasing the quality of his life and the experiences. I kid you not. I explained everything that I just said in my Bumble profile when I was single, and every single man that I had matched with was making at least 30 million plus a year. Like, I have a background in marketing, so this is basically just all target audience, and I just portrayed the target audience very well in the profile.
Now, let me tell you something, ladies. If you doing this, you better be able to back that shit up. Because a motherfucker like me, I'm going to ask you some questions. And then I'm going to invite you somewhere to see if you really what you say you are. And if you fail, your ass is grass. So I ain't going to say your ass is grass, but I'm going to I'm going to, one, speak on it, or I'm going to just take it for what it is, and I'm just going to, honestly, I'm going to use you and abuse you. I mean, it's just, I'm gonna let you know though. I'm gonna let you. I don't really see this going on, but me and you can really definitely, and you gonna stick around, because I know I'm probably the happiest person, motherfucker who make you the happiest. You gonna stick around, and that's how I usually go. Yo, don't hate me, hate the game. It's y'all decisions. I don't dictate nobody.
And if somebody ever asks you, what do you bring to the table? You watch this video and save it and tell them that.
In short, this woman was one of those who dated wealthy men. Hey, what amount of money is she talking about? She's the one who claims to date the richest men, saying they only went out with her for her looks and experience. Brothers, we all know that in this life, everything has a cost. It's true that the modern and attractive woman doesn't have to work to be able to board a yacht or be taken on trips. But you and I are clear that on those trips, they make her do many yoga poses. After getting tired of having fun with rich men, now she marries a poor man or a beta provider. How ironic, right? She enjoys herself with the Chad, then marries the beta provider. This is what happens to many women. They reject.
Let me tell y'all something, ladies. For the ladies that's watching, this is where y'all fuck up in my eyes. Now, I'm a man, I'm only my experience, but this is where I think y'all fuck up. When y'all choose to fuck with men for what y'all see, that's where y'all fuck up. Like, you have to really get the full picture of the person. Like, well, that's one. When you get the full picture of the person, then you go off what you see. You don't go off what you see and then try to get the full picture of the person. The reason why y'all fuck up when y'all do that is because y'all looking at, y'all get mesmerized. The same way how dudes get mesmerized by y'all because y'all fine, sexy. They get mesmerized by that. And yes, how y'all doing the same thing as these niggas that's doing. That's why I say they really act like women. They get mesmerized by that. The fact that she beautiful, she pretty, they'll get mesmerized by that. Don't do the same thing these niggas do to y'all. You gotta really still play the game how the game go. You gotta go off who the person is and then go off what you see. Because if you know how certain people move, you gonna move, you know what I'm saying? You gonna understand. But if y'all fall into that trap every single time, y'all gonna go for people that look like they can make y'all feel right, feel good, instead of going for the person who actually can make you feel good. This ain't really about, an alpha male is all about perspective, right? Depending on the person. Like what I depict as an alpha is completely different. Probably show what he depict as an alpha. So it's all about the person, but y'all gotta really get to know the person before y'all actually know what y'all should do. Cause some guys, to be honest, if y'all actually knew them, y'all probably wouldn't even want to fuck them, because that's how women are. Me personally, if you look good, I'm gonna deal with you, put you in your place, because I just want, maybe I just want to crush. But most of the time, I like to have women on a roster, a list of women that's actually worth something, because I'm looking to get married eventually. So if I got women that's worth something around, I'd rather have sex with the women that I'm actually got something going on with than the women that's just here for the night, it's crush, you know, and I'm done. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me just working on my game. Honestly, that's how I be looking at shit. I work on my game. That's the reason why I do what I do. I work on my game. So, ladies, you gotta get to know the person. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Y'all gotta get to know the person. Y'all worry about the wrong shit sometimes. That's why y'all be fucking up.
Reject good men, then find themselves at 35 hitting the wall, having to change and seek their beta.
You can be 35. There's nothing. You can be 35. You can be old. You can be a lady who is like in her well 40s and 50s and find you a good man. Now, I'm not saying that it would be easy, but most beta males, if you're a good woman, they are going to fold for you. If you really are good, they're going to fold for you. I promise you. They are going to drop everything for you. I promise you. They will drop. You will be. This is the only problem. Is that 9 times out of 10, because depending on the man, if you want kids or not, and if you can produce kids, you're probably going to be the head of that house. But just because you're older, you just probably won't get the man that's actually. But you can still have. Y'all know. Shit.
Their provider, because now they're ready to be a wife.
I see it all the time.
They don't see it as they said. I have my house. I cook well. I want a husband and children. Now, at 37 years old, after having fun, they want a serious man.
Most dudes think like him, though.
Alright, so I got off work early and hauled tail to the lease, aka the hog plantation, because this place is eat up and overrun by daggum hogs. I'm talking some units. So I'm gonna see if I can't stick one of them,
Baby girl, it's not that you're not attractive, it's just that you are intimidating to some men. Me personally, if I see a woman with great hair and she got a fat ass, to me, I'm already thinking about I'm thinking about how good does she cook, because I know she can cook at that age. I've yet to be fed by a woman that's actually a little older. They always know how to treat you. Lord, they know how to treat you. Lord, they know how to treat you good.
I've been reading
They know how to treat you good.
bell
They
hooks
treat you real
because
good.
she's.
They actually nicer. If you actually come correct, they really nicer, and they really low key sweeter than a lot of young women because they already know what to do. They be knowing exactly what to do. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta
Is
love
the
it.
best, and I'm on my healing journey. But something that she wrote that I literally, after I read it, I had to put it down and stare at a wall for about 20 minutes, was she said that to really be a non-patriarchal woman who wants to be in relationships with men is the acceptance of being alone for potentially very long periods of your life. And that shit hit me like a ton of bricks because it was like confirmation of everything I've always been afraid of. But it's true.
Many feminists instill this idea in women that men oppress them, that men want to make them suffer, that they only want to have power over them, which leads many women to want to go against the system. The problem is they're not going against men. They're going against their own biology as women. They decide to work like men, pursue a career, enter corporate life, become the big female boss. But then they realize that several years have passed, and no man...
They be the big boss, the big lawyer, the big doctor. I'm talking about even when I ain't have shit, knocking their ass down. Doctors, lawyers, nurses, knocking them down because they really don't have that. They don't have a connection with nobody. They really be lonely. Like, and it be niggas like y'all that be watching this and be fully blown believing in it. And y'all be like wanting pussy. Y'all be starving for it. But y'all don't get it because y'all not honest. Y'all not honest and y'all not real and y'all don't really know what y'all want. So y'all look at her, oh, I want to marry her because she's beautiful. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? What is wrong with you niggas? Just because she beautiful don't mean that she gonna be a lick, but I ain't lying. You might can lick her. You know what I mean? You can't lick her. Shit, she might not be the, but she...
Man is interested in them. And the men who are interested don't want them because they're not at their level.
They be wanting to get crushed, and they be okay with getting crushed. They be so okay. They will not, I promise you, they will not call you for weeks and then cry. Tears. Begging for you to come for one night. And don't want you to leave when you get there. Don't even have to be the same night. She bring the shake back the whole next day, and the moment you leave, she crying again. I'm telling you, it's real. They be doctors, lawyers, they be so lonely. They're so lonely, and they so surrounded by motherfuckers that want to be their friends that don't know them for real. The friendly niggas don't know the woman. The niggas that be around them and be shitting on women, they don't really. They probably can see the woman, but they don't really acknowledge the woman. They don't acknowledge her. So it's like she alone. She's alone, bro. So when a nigga like me be like, damn, baby, like you really look good. I like what you got going on. You really put that together. Looking presidential and shit. What you think gonna happen? That's what's gonna happen.
That book tells them to prepare for long years of loneliness. It should say, instead, this path leads you to hit the wall. As we all know, the wall doesn't forgive. That's why we now see many women trying to get men's attention by posting those videos on TikTok so that simps will tell them, "You're beautiful. I'd die to be with you." Most of these women had good suitors.
That's where they fuck up, though. That's where they fuck up. Just because she's beautiful, you shouldn't want to, like, be with her. Like, you can go on a date with her to get to know her, but don't let that be your end-all, be-all. Like, that shouldn't be your end-all, be-all. Like, your end-all, be-all should not be, "You're beautiful, I want to marry you." That's so dumb. Because you don't know her. You don't know her. Like, that's the weirdest shit ever, bro. That shit is weird.
But like the feminists, the big corporations, the dating coaches tell them, don't settle for less than you deserve. Like all of them think they're a perfect 10, they only want a rich, high-value man. Which is only 15% of men. They all believe they deserve one, rejecting the average man. Let
me tell you something, bro. You can be average and be highly valued in your life. This is the realest shit I really can tell y'all. For the men, this is the realest shit I can tell y'all. You can be minimum wage and be seen as a fucking high valued person in everybody's eyes around you. Minimum wage. I promise you. And I know y'all got somebody in y'all life that is an example of that. Everybody does. They have one guy that does not have it all, but everybody looks to that guy. There's one guy, one guy that all of y'all know that does not have it all together, but y'all look at him like he's that fucking guy. Why? Y'all niggas dumb.
That's how they end up alone.
I'll be like,
now,
because that's what I used to ask myself. Why? Y'all niggas don't ask yourself that?
at 35 or older, they feel the weight of their decision.
Look at her. Beautiful. I don't even see her for her face. I know she beautiful.
And that shit hit me like a ton of bricks because it was like confirmation of everything I've always been afraid of.
In the video that I stitched, this woman is saying that when she was reading Bell Hooks, she got to a part in the book where Bell Hooks says that in order to be a non-patriarchal woman, you need to be okay with being alone for long periods of time in your life. Now, this is a really hard pill to swallow, especially if it is your first time thinking about the possibility of ending up alone or just having your life
they
not
be so strong on the outside, but on the inside, I had a woman that I came across, and I literally said that. I was like, you're an egg. I say, you're an egg. I say, on the outside, you're really hard and tough. But the moment you crack that egg, you just get so moist, sticky, soft. She folded. She was silent. She knows. She knows. She wants that. She couldn't find the words. She couldn't do nothing but blush. Y'all niggas dumb. Like y'all worry about the image too much.
Match the timeline expectations you have. But within that same chapter, Bell Hooks talks about the importance of knowing what to look for in a man. And I feel like a lot of the times we ourselves can feel like we are very powerless to this situation because at the end of the day, feminism is something that is more widely known to be a benefit to women, even though it is an equal benefit to men as well. But what has helped me in feeling like I have more agency over my love life is realizing that I have the power to choose, and reading these types of books prepares me to know what to look for.
Because of women like this, many end up alone. What can you expect?
Women, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, nah, on some real shit, it's beneficial to have a woman around. I'm not ever gonna say that. But as men, we have to know three things. It's not our end all be all. It's not the end all. She is not the end all be all. 1. 2, she is not a leader. She is not a leader. She can lead, but she's not the leader. Alright, and 3, last but not least, do not fucking think for one moment that she is the one, the only woman for your entire life until proven otherwise. She has to prove it. And I promise you, fellas, for the niggas in the back and ladies on the sidelines that's watching, y'all know. The real ones know, the rest of y'all niggas don't know, but the real niggas know that she will change for you. She will change for you. But you gotta come correct. You have to come correct. She is more than willing to change for you, but you have to come correct. I'm telling you.
From a woman who is lonelier than the sun at noon. These women spread their misery with their anti-men message. They don't see how many, after hitting the wall hard, say, men don't like me. But it's not that men don't like women. It's that at 35, they want to take on the role of a wife or a homemaker because in their youth, like this feminist, they go around with the mindset of not needing any man. The other problem is that
That's what they fuck
many
up,
of
though. I
these
ain't lying. Like when you get old, like you low key nigga not finna take you that serious unless he old. Unless he old. And unless you really can give him a kid. If you can give him a kid, he gonna rock with you. But that's the thing about being old, and y'all know, like, it's less likely for y'all to have a kid. Nigga, I want a kid. I want a child. I want babies. I want little me's around. A lot of them. So, if I want a lot of little me's around, why the fuck would I want a woman that can't give me no baby? Don't mean that you can't be a wife, or you can take that you can't take that place. But you gotta understand, when you get that, when you that older, when you that much older, like you 30, your 30s, your 40s, and you can't really have that many kids, you gotta be okay with having like a fucking concubine. Like you can't get mad at a motherfucker that want a legacy because you can't, and that motherfucker want a legacy, and you can't give him a legacy. You gotta take that lick. You gotta take that fucking lick, and you gotta help me. You gotta be willing to help me raise these fucking babies. I don't want no situation like that, but that's how I would look at it. Like you gotta be willing to help me with these fucking babies. You can't just don't think that you about to just be around here, just sitting around and enjoying me, and you not helping me with my babies. And I'm still gonna have babies. I still got her on the side to give me babies, just for the babies. I might. She know her role. And fellas that don't think the game is really like this, there are a lot of women like this. A woman that y'all don't know women. I'm not even about to try to explain this shit to y'all.
Didn't
Y'all
have
don't know
father
women.
figures.
Y'all don't know
Many
women.
come from single mother
Y'all think
households
like
or
women. How y'all
disastrous
gonna know women? Y'all think
divorces.
like them.
What happens with this is that these women grow up without any respect for their man. That's why when they have a man, they take him for granted, treat him badly, don't take care of him, only care about the finance.
That's the man's fault. Niggas be needing women. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all are fucking simps. Like, listen to him. That's a fucking excuse. Y'all be walking around this bitch not wanting to disappoint women because y'all need them. You don't need a woman. If she out of line, she don't want to come right, kick her to the fucking curve. Like, it's simple. But no. Oh, no, baby, I'm going to do better. Oh, no, baby, I can change my ways. Oh, no. You fucking up. Tell her what to do. And ain't for peace. Ain't for love. But tell her what the fuck to do. Y'all niggas be dealing with bullshit.
Financial aspect. I'm generalizing because there are many good women, but we're talking about a trend of loneliness. When a man in a household doesn't feel respected and cared for, he leaves that woman for another who does. Another thing, when a man leaves a woman for a younger one, there are always factors involved, the most important being children. A woman at an older age often struggles to give you healthy children, which is the dream of almost 80% of men, the heir. When a woman at the wall can't give you that, you see a young woman who can provide you with what you desire so much. What do you think the man will do? Women who hear this, play your cards in time, bid on a man's potential. Find your husband when you're young. Don't wait to hit the wall, because by 2045, 50% of women will be single and childless. We've reached the end of the video, but before we go, the questions are for you. What do you think about this epidemic of single women? What do you think are the reasons?
Man, that's what I think. Women, we both on both sides. People gotta get their shit together. Men gotta stop acting like women. Women gotta stop trying to think like men. Because this is weird. Do what these women do, men. Rock alone. Be alone. Be alone. That's what you're supposed to do. Be alone. But every woman you see, knock her ass down. Knock her ass down. Knock her down. Why? Why not? Why not? Because sex isn't everything for a man. Just like sex shouldn't be everything for a woman. Not every man should be able to knock down every woman. It's not how. So when niggas get rejected, it happens. When a woman reject a man, it happens. When a man reject a woman, it happens. This shit happens. But as a man, I can only speak for the man. it does not mean that you should change what you do. It does not mean you should change what you want. Y'all change and y'all lie and y'all put these women so fucking high on a pedestal that y'all not even being y'allselves to get the woman. You have to be yourself to get the woman. That's all I got for y'all, man. You like this video, leave a like down below. Comment. You like the type of content, subscribe. I'm about to start dropping more content like this because I really see a lot of y'all motherfuckers really struggling. Like, y'all so full of shit. It's funny. Honestly, it's funny. But I'm going to see y'all when I see y'all, man.